Welcome to the Rick Macci Tennis Academy. What I'd like to do is give you a snapshot of just how the Academy operates and what we do that's probably different than anybody in the world. Number one, it's the instruction. We're pretty much the worldwide leader in the technical development of stroke mechanics. Under the direction of sports science guru Brian Gordon, everything we do is cutting edge. It's down to a science. We have the technology to take an exact MRI of your strokes, and it's pretty much duplicated what's going on the pro tour, especially on the men's side. Everything is backed up by science. And at the end of the day, a great technical foundation stays with you a lifetime. But more importantly, so does a bad one. So many kids around the world, thousands and thousands of kids, want that foundation. And what we can do on the three big ticket items, the forehand, the backhand, and serve, is build a base, a foundation that's rock solid. And like I said, it's all based on science. It's all cutting edge, and we're pretty much the worldwide leader. The mechanics of how to hit a forehand or a backhand or a serve, there's not really a wrong way or a right way, there's a better way. You know, we see people like Federer or Rafa, or we see guys out there with these forehands, and there's a lot of common threads that you see on the pro tour. Same with the backhand. And at the end of the day, it's really simple. How much racket speed can you generate and still keep the ball in play? That is the end game when you get on the pro tour. And the mechanics that are in today's game, everything is much shorter, everything is more compact, but how the ball is hit is very much different than even 5, 7, 10 years ago. Everything is shorter, everything is quicker. And because of where the racket is placed, it makes the racket head go faster. So at the end of the day, if you could make your racket go faster and it was shorter, I think you're preparing for tomorrow. And that's kind of what we do. But what happens is when you grow up, you're not that big, you're not that strong, you take the racket back too far. Then as you get older, you almost hear the same common threads around the world. Shorten your backswing, your elbow's too close, hit the ball in front. This is very common, especially when the kids get 15 years old. Here at the Macci Academy, it's totally different. Size and strength have nothing to do with mechanics. Sure, you might get a little more giddy up if you're bigger and stronger. That's going to happen as you get older. But the mechanics that we teach, everything's based on science. And the unique thing, all the coaches are trained in this methodology. So what we're really doing is hitting the ball the most optimal way that you're preparing for the future. Because I can guarantee one thing, as the balls come quicker and faster and the game gets so much more electric, you got mechanics that will be able to handle that. You'll be able to stay closer to the baseline. And this is the methodology that really separates what we do from a technical point of view than anybody in the world. And you can see many of the students that come and visit or have been here for a long period of time, they just hit the ball different. They got great mechanics. But that's only one piece of the puzzle. But it's a huge piece, because once you get those repetitions and you lock that muscle memory in, it's there forever. But also what we do, just from a motivational point of view or a strategic point of view, or just really how to play the game to prepare for tomorrow. That's why I still teach 50, 60 hours a week of privates. My name's on the door. I'll help anybody, anytime, anywhere. It doesn't matter if you're age 4 or you're top 10 in the world. And that sprinkles down to the rest of the staff. It's all about junior development. It's not junior final destination. We try to build a foundation, and we get the kids to think out of the box. Not about really today, but about tomorrow, because things change very quickly. And we try to keep up with the cutting edge in all aspects. Then the fitness component that we have here. We're affiliated with ESP, which is one of the top programs in the United States. They train many athletes of many sports, and they're involved with us for going on now 6 years. And what they do from a training point of view, speed, quickness, agility, is second to none. And it's a great relationship that we have with them. The match play. It doesn't matter if you're 6 years old or you're on the pro tour. A lot of match play. Because at the end of the day, this is about, can you deliver under pressure? We all know hitting out of a basket's one thing, or hitting with your friends another thing, or even playing, points. All this is very helpful. But when the fans are in the stands and it means something, that's what really separates the contenders from the pretenders. So we try to duplicate a lot of match play, put you under pressure situations so you're ready, because that's what it's all about. We try to teach you to become the best competitor that you can become. So it's a package here at the Macci Academy. But stroke mechanics, we're known as the worldwide leader. And that just ripples throughout the country of kids that train here all the time or people that visit. And a lot of people will look at those people on the pro tour and they'll say, do this like Federer or do this like Joker. But this all starts at a young age. Because once you start getting older, 15, 16, and you got hundreds of thousands of muscle memory, it's a slippery slope. It's tough to dial it back and change those mechanics. So that's what I'm most proud about, that we're making such a huge difference in kids at a young age in getting those mechanics so they're rock solid. But when it's all said and done, basically what we do, we go 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. There's a fitness component in the morning and in the afternoon. We have a year-round boarding program. That's all done in private housing with the staff that we have on board, or even families that act as host families, safe, secure, and a great family environment. And that has worked out fantastic for us. And I'm just a believer that safety and security and keeping that family environment is critical. We try to have the kids play 2 or 3 tournaments a month, just so they get in there, see what they got to work on, come back, and then we dive in and we address those issues. No matter what age, and because of a lot of the players that I've coached and been the personal coach for, Venus, Serena, Capriati, Roddick, Sharapova, Meskina, Pierce, I could go on and on. This is for anybody, any age. Whether you're 4 years old and you're just starting out, or like I said, you're a college player on the pro tour, we have something for everybody. But what's very unique about what we do, it's personalized. It's family orientated. There's not 200 kids here. We never take more than 60, never more than 60 kids a week. So that way we can keep our hands around it. And we try to address every issue. And we understand that everybody's unique. Everybody's a little different genetically, everybody's a little different physically, everybody's a little different technically. So we look at everybody's game and we figure out what's best for you. I'm always available. You can shoot me an email or you can give me a direct call on my cell phone, because we're here for one reason, to make a difference in your game, and most of all, build a foundation that's going to last forever.